Okay, guys, today inshallah we're gonna make kind of practice of the mathematical calculations which we studied in lesson two. And lesson two, actually, we studied some mathematical calculations or some mathematical formula that help us to indicate the different variables of an electric circuit. That means we know how to calculate the electric current or the current intensity and the voltage, the resistance or Ohm's law. So like this, okay, we need just to, or today we're just gonna make a more practice, okay, about that part. So first of all, we need to remember the different laws, okay, that we studied. So let's remind, who can tell me how we could calculate current, guys? What is the formula or what is the mathematical formula that determine the current? Who can tell me? Is Judy?
Current V over R. Oh,
Okay, so I equal V over
voltage
R.
divided
That's by using the
voltage.
Ohm's law, or we can say also I equal Q over T, the quantity of electrons over the time. Okay,
Mhm.
as we remember, we said that the quantity of electrons is measured by unit, we call it coulomb, while the time is measured by second. Coulomb over second, they are equal the SI unit ampere. Okay, so the measuring unit of the current is ampere. So that's how we get, okay, or that's how we get the formula of the current. Okay, another question here, guys.
No, thank you.
So let's get the next one, how we could find the voltage. Okay, what is the formula of a voltage? Yes, Fadia?
Voltage equals resistance multiplied by ohm.
So I V equal IR of the bird. Okay, the voltage equal current multiplied resistance. That's regarding, or
Current
that is
multiplied.
the Ohm's law. Okay, so the other formula of voltage is Reem. Yes, Reem.
Oh, I know current multiply resistance. I don't know
So
the
what
other.
what else? What else? The other one we said that regarding to the definition. Yes, Hana Hamdi, you know, or Hana Durgam, sorry, you know.
No.
We said that regarding to the definition, voltage is the amount of energy needed to pass one coulomb of electrons over or through a conductor. So V equal E over Q. E is energy that measured in joules, okay, while the Q is the quantity of electrons or the amount of electron measured in coulomb. So G joule over coulomb, that means.
بس يعني لما نيجي نعمل calculate الفولتج بنعمل اللي هو ال current multiplied by resistance مش
These
energy
or these,
multiplied.
that or that, based on what given. Okay, let's take an example. Let's go through the question, guys, to understand. So here, let's start the first question here. He asked you to calculate. So he asked a current of 20 ampere flows in electric circuit, okay, of 12 ohm. What is the voltage? Okay, so here, what are the given? The given is the current, so we get I equal 20 ampere, and the resistance, okay, also is given equal 12 ohm. So he asks about the voltage. The voltage is the unknown. So how we could solve this problem? Yes, Fadia?
20 multiplied by 12
So V
equals
equal IR, the first step that we should write the
yes.
the mathematical formula. So V equal IR, which means V equal the current equal 20 multiplied
20
that equal 12.
12
Okay, so that
equals
equals
200 240.
240, and the measuring unit, never forget it because you lose marks if you forget the measuring unit. So the measuring unit is volt, V. Okay,
Okay.
so in this kind of problem we use that formula. Okay, V equal IR. Why? Because regarding to the given, I have the current and I have a resistance, so in that case I could use this mathematical equation to get the answer. But if we have here, for example, okay, look with me at question 3. He asks you a 34, okay, 3.4 coulomb charged object gains 2.6 joules. It moves on its own through an electric field. Determine the electric potential difference or the voltage. Potential difference also is meant as voltage. So in that case, could I answer this, okay, with the same mathematical equation that we used in question 1? That could I use V equal IR? What do you think, guys? Here, question 3.
No.
No, in question 3 is different. Why? Because actually I don't have the current, I don't have resistance. What we got? We get that here, get the amount of electricity. So Q equal 3.4 coulomb, and we get the amount of energy. Okay, that's 2.6. That is the amount of energy. So like this, what rule we are gonna use here? Number 3.
Mr. Omega divided E over Q.
Yeah, so in that case, okay, we are gonna say that V equal E over Q. That's the other formula of the voltage or the potential difference. So V equal E over Q, which means here it's 2.6 divided by 3.4. Okay, so it equals, who can calculate it?
0.7647.
Yeah, so 0.7, okay, 6 volts.
4.
Yep, okay, that's enough. We could approximate, okay, for the first 2 numbers, okay? Any hard question here, guys?
No, thank you.
So,
No,
Fadia,
thank you.
could you find now whatever
Yes.
I could calculate the voltage by 2 ways. I could calculate also the current by 2 ways. So it
But
depends.
they will give us the same answer, right?
Yep,
And
of course. No, they give us the same answer if we have the same.
there are 2 ways,
purpose.
but
Yes, yep, of course.
Okay.
But regarding to here, as he give or based on the question, what is given in the question, that which make us select which formula that we're gonna use. So any hard question regarding to problem number 1 and 3? Guys,
No.
anyone can?
No.
So let's pass now to question number 2. Okay, or just let's write here, just stop this, go here. So in that one, we said that V equal I R. So like this, V equals, the current is 20 multiply 12. So it equals 200 volt. Okay. So then question number 2 here. Let's answer question number 2, guys. So a window fan has a resistance of 80 ohms and a voltage across the circuit is 120 volt. How much of the current that flow in the fan? Who can answer this question? People, please share, raise your hands if you know the answer. Try. Okay, yes, Hannah Durgam?
Okay, we make I equal
So
V,
I equal, yes,
V over R.
V over R, good, okay, so voltage over resistance. So in that case, I will equal,
120.
how much is the voltage?
The 120.
120 divided by 80, so good, equals, how much? I can't hear you.
1.5.
Yes, good,
5.
1.5, okay, so good. So 1.5, what the measuring unit? Don't forget measuring unit. It's ampere. Ampere, yes, A. Okay, so it is ampere, or we said that's A because the SI unit is ampere. So till that we are doing well. So 3, we're just gonna write 3. We answered before. So here in this one, we said that V equals E over Q. Okay, so which means V equals the here 3 point sorry, okay, 2.6 divided by 3.4, that's equal 0.76, okay, and we said volts. So now let's pass to question 4 here, guys. We said that if there is a current of 10 ampere in a circuit for 10 minutes, what quantity of electron charge flow in this circuit? Who can answer this? Yes, Yusuf.
1.
What?
1
No, not 1 1.
yes
What?
قول 1
1 1 A? Well, no, actually not 1. We just answered question number 4. Tell us how you get this one.
شافوت 10/10 عشان voltage.
Which voltage? We don't ask about voltage at all. Here, guys, well, pay attention. In this problem, he gave you the amount of the current. That means I equal 10 ampere. And he tells you that the time is 10 minutes. So he asks you how much coulombs, how much of the electric charge that flow in the circuit. So in this one, which rule we're gonna use?
اللي هي مستر الأمبير over 10.
So we said that I equals E over Q. Okay, you got this, guys? So he asks now about, okay, so I equal E over Q. So in that case, he asks about the Q. Okay, sorry, sorry guys, I'm sorry. I equal Q over T. That's current. Q over T. That means the quantity of electrons over the time. So the current is known. So it's 10 equals how much the Q is. Okay, the Q that is the unknown, or that the part which we don't need. Here the tricky. No, guys, just wait. Everyone say 1 1 1 without thinking. Guys, here the time is how much of the time?
10
minutes.
No, 10 minutes. We must convert them into seconds because we said it must be measured in seconds. So 10 minutes, it equals 600 seconds.
600.
You get idea? So we must
Yes.
convert it first, okay? So don't be in hurry and just say 110 multiplied 10, so like this. So 10 equal how much, okay, divided by 600. So that means Q
60.
equals, so the Q equal 6,000, okay, coulomb. You get the idea? Is it clear here, guys, or not?
Yes.
If you
No,
can,
Mister, can you repeat?
okay, we repeat it one more time.
Mister, I don't understand.
Look with me. I'm gonna explain it one more time. So regarding, I know that you love this triangle, okay? So we said that I equal Q over T. So in that problem, he asking about the amount of charge. So he asked about the quantity of charge. That means he asking about the Q. So we can say that Q equal I multiply T. So like this, Q equals how much the current is. The current is already 10 amperes, no problem. Multiply time. So what time do we have here? Actually, time here is 10 minutes, but we never use time in minutes. We use time in seconds. So we must convert these 10 minutes into seconds. So how we convert this time? 10 minutes, each minute contains 60 seconds. So 10 multiply 60. You get idea? Which means they are 600. Is it clear for everyone, guys?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So 10
Okay.
multiply 600, that will equal 6,000. And the measuring unit of quantity of electrons or the quantity of charge is coulomb. So 6,000 coulomb. You get the idea, guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
Are you sure, or you still
Yes.
have any question regarding to this one?
No, thank you.
Okay. So now let's pass to the next question. Okay. Question number 5. Okay. So in question number 5 here, he asks you, what is the voltage of a resistor if 100 coulombs flow in 4 seconds if its resistance is 3 ohm? So who can answer this question? Okay, so he asked about voltage. He needs to know the volt. So let's just to find what are the given and what are he asked. So that is the unknown, and the resistor. Okay, here that's the Q, and that's time. Okay, and he said that is the resistance. So I have Q, T, and R, and he asking about V. So how we could make this one? Yes, Fadia?
ثانية. Mister, I can't. Oh, I see. 100
How could you do it,
mult
guys? Guys,
ثواني, what is the voltage of resistor? يبقى اللي هو resistance multiply by ال
yes,
ال
V
ال
equal
current.
current. Good. So you are gonna use the rule that V equal IR.
IR.
Good. Very good, Fadia. But here, do you have the current?
لا.
No.
No.
So we should find the current. We have got the resistance, but we don't have the
We
current.
have time.
Yeah, so could I get the current? How could I
No.
calculate current? No, I can't. We just said that the current I equal Q over T.
Q over T.
So I got the Q and I got the T.
يبقى 100 over.
So yeah,
يعني 100
so
over
like
4.
this, the current I equal Q, which is 100. Okay, so 100 column, sorry, just 100 divided by the time is 4 seconds already in seconds, so we
25.
so that will equal 25 ampere. So like this, we get the amount, or we get the current, which is 25 ampere. Now, could we
يبقى
get the
25 multiply
yes.
by 3.
So the current is 25, the resistance is 3, so it equals 75 volt. Is it hard like this, guys?
No.
So this is a problem that's gonna be solved in 2 steps, okay? So first of all, we must find the current, then we start to find the voltage by using the Ohm's law. Is it clear here, guys? Guys, is it clear?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
Yes.
So good, let's write it one more time here. So we said that I equal Q over T. So like this, I equal Q is 100 over 4, that's equal 25 ampere. So like this, we get the current. Then we said that V equals I R. So like this, V will equal, the current is 25, multiply the resistance, which equals 3. So that's equal 75 volt. Okay, so any hard question here? Let's pass to the last question. He asks you to look at this diagram and try to find the reading of ammeter. So where's the ammeter, guys? Where's the ammeter, guys? Okay. So here, guys, we said that we have this, that is the ammeter, and that's voltmeter. They are devices that are used to measure the variables. Voltmeter is used to measure the voltage of a circuit or voltage of a certain part of the circuit. So the voltage of this resistance equal whatever the V is. And here we find that A, that to measure the current that flow, or ammeter that measure the current that flow in the circuit. As we said, and back to the recorded videos, okay, on the YouTube, you are gonna find that we said, or we made a comparison between the voltmeter and the ammeter. Okay, we said that ammeter, that the device is used to measure the electric current as it connects in series, okay, in the circuit, while voltmeter, that is the device that used to measure the voltage and it's connected in parallel. Okay, that means it just have, or it measure the potential difference or the voltage across a certain part of the circuit. So here he needs you to find the reading of ammeter, which means he asks about the current. So how we can get the current here? Yes, Nano?
طب مصر هو 6V ده الفولتج right?
Yes, 6V, that's volt, 6 volts. That's the power of these batteries. These batteries equal
Okay.
6 volts, okay? So
12 over 6 equal 2?
what is the rule? One more time.
V equal IR.
V equal IR, so V equal IR, which means he asking about the current, so I equal, sorry.
V divide
Yes,
R.
V over R, good.
يبقى 6 over 12.
So in that case, we're gonna say that I equals, how much of the voltage? That 6 divided by the
12.
The resistance is 12, so it equals 0.5 ampere. Is it hard like this, guys?
No.
Any hard question here?
How?
What how?
How يعني we want to find the current. How about we make voltage equal current or يعني عملنا
Okay,
current
look what we.
multiply resistance وعملنا في الآخر divide.
No, we said that the rule, the Ohm's the rule, say that. Okay, V equal I
IR.
multiply R. So now we're asking about the I. So that means V over R. So I equal V over R. We just
No,
state
I
the
mean
basic
above.
rule in the beginning only. If you need to remove it, okay, no problem. You got idea?
Okay.
هو ال I هو current.
I is the current which is measured by the ammeter.
Yes, yes, okay. والأميتر اللي هو الأمبير.
What?
الأميتر اللي هو الأمبير.
Ammeter, this ammeter is a device tool is used to measure the current, and the current is measured in a unit called ampere.
Okay.
Okay. So like this, is it clear, guys?
Yes.
I hope everything is clear.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we just practice like this different types of questions and be careful about what are the givens. Okay, so you could select what mathematical equation you're gonna use and be sure about the measuring units. Okay, and like this you will get the full mark in all the questions of that time. So any hard question before we end our meeting, guys? Yes, Yusuf?
أو ممكن بس نكتب الأنسر على طول النمبر من
No,
غير
of course, no. In exam or in quiz or whatever, you must write the mathematical formula, then you make the calculations and finally write the final answer and the measuring unit. Any part of this is missed, you are going to lose marks. Okay?
طب Mr. I have a question.
Yes, Nano.
Why ال I الأول؟
What?
يعني if you want to bring اللي عايزين I why ال V الأول قبل ال resistance؟
V divided by resistance?
Oh, why that is resistance over V?
Because that's the rule, that's the Ohm's rule. Ohm's rule states that V equal I multiply R. So like this, if I want to know what is the I must V divided R.
طيب ماشي.
You get idea? Okay. So here, any hard question, guys? Any hard question or everything is clear?
No, thank you.
Okay, guys, that's our lesson for today, or just our session. Okay, practicing this. So we still just studied 2 lessons of chapter 19, the first lesson and second one. So please, if you didn't study them or you're still missing some parts not clear, please study well through the weekend. Okay, and we are gonna start lesson 3 next week, inshallah. Thank you, guys, and goodbye.